Why can't men stop thinking about the Roman Empire? How to take pride in your son? What lies hidden in the landscapes of nature? All these questions and more are answered in today's first episode by the Social Media Service. My name is Jonas Villamavicius, and I am extremely pleased that you've tuned in. On Twitter, user Andy from 5 to 7 on September 22 shared this photo of actor Kevin James with the caption, "I'm after a double shot of Rome and a Diet Cola cocktail." It's unclear why Andy decided to stir up 98 comedy situations on the set of The King's Queen, but over the past couple of weeks, he specifically turned the famous frontman of The Tough Guy, Paul Blart, into an internet legend known as the King of Memes. The secret of a successful meme lies in the innocence of a simple smile and the versatility of the actor's shrugged shoulders combination, allowing the image to be used in almost any real-life and not necessarily situation. Are you cramming into the toilet again? Me? My friend thinks you're very cute. That friend. I'll drink if you drink. Me. When you accidentally hit like on a 34-week-old selfie. Is the bartender just doing her job? Me. Kevin, did you detonate a nuclear bomb? Kevin. The officer. Having a drink tonight? Me. Adam Sandler. Just finished writing another very cheesy comedy? Are you busy? Kevin James. When the game starts at 6:30 and you've already finished 17 beers before lunch. How my dog looks at me when I open the fridge. For example, taking advantage of the wave of viral trend popularity with a 1 in 1,000 chance, the perpetrator of the frame himself didn't miss the end of September and redid his stand-up tour posters with the same photo. Also, Leia Remini, the actress from the mentioned The King's Queen series who played Kevin James's character's wife, thanked internet users on her social media and expressed their affection for all these memes, cuddles, and posts. If you squint enough, you'll spot the same Kevin James photo in this forest river landscape, and that's precisely what our next report is about. Squint your eyes. The latest branch of digitally generated artificial intelligences aims to encode silhouettes of iconic frames familiar to internet users at first glance, typically found in random, often nature, or architectural photos. Internet archives claim that the originator of the trend, with 1.3 million followers on an X account, baffled animals. On the 21st, its creators shared a picture of 6 cats, in which it's not difficult to see gay sex. These memes, as I mentioned earlier, are generated by artificial intelligence, typically on the same Midjourney platform already discussed, or the free portal Illusion Diffusion. For example, take my favorite Lithuanian meme. So what? Let's extract one of its more recognizable frames. I'll turn it into a square, thinking that the algorithm will process it more easily. And let's try to convert it into the old town of the Lithuanian capital, quoting Michael Fassbender's magnetism perfection. To catch your eye, memes were inspired by 6 fake cats. Let's move on to the 4-legged report, but this time, I have to start from afar. There's a Broadway musical called Hamilton, based on the 2004 biography of Alexander Hamilton, one of the founding fathers of the United States, and the first Secretary of the Treasury. The performance was first staged in New York in 2015. Don't confuse it with the 1917 Hamilton performance. After 5 very successful years on the live stage, the musical was also added to the Disney Plus streaming platform. And just 3 years later, about a month ago, someone came up with the idea to extract this fragment. More precisely, to extract the soundtrack and adapt it for various humorous episodes, mostly featuring cute domestic animals, often cats.
Son, pride is not the word I'm looking for. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for.
Look at my son. Pride is not the word I've been looking for the last few weeks. It completely filled up my TikTok feed. Before the main report today, we have not one but two amazing historical memes. Throughout the month of September, girls asked their closest representatives of the opposite sex, friends, boyfriends, husbands, and fathers, a very simple question. How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
How many times, like a week, or just how many times in general, do you think about the Roman Empire?
What about the Roman Empire?
Just anything about it.
Probably not a lot. Why?
Not a lot? When was the last time you thought about it?
Maybe a week or two ago? The Roman Empire was a very big part in history.
So how often do you think about it?
Not a lot.
How often? Once every month?
Maybe 3 or 4 times a month.
You think about the Roman Empire once a week.
It has a lot of big, stories and lessons, within the Roman Empire of what to do and what not to do. So, yeah.
Do you ever think about the Roman Empire?
You ever think about the what?
The Roman Empire.
Like Marcus Aurelius, Alexander the Great Roman Empire?
Yeah, or anything about it.
How often do I think about it?
Yeah.
I mean, not I don't know, probably a lot of cool shit happened back then. A few times a week, I'd say.
A few times a week?
About 2 or 3 times a week.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
How often do I think about the Roman Empire? Well, as in the Roman Empire as a thing, or just aspects of the Roman Empire?
Just anything about the Roman Empire. How often does it come into your head?
Weekly.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Sometimes, actually, why?
How often?
You want weekly, daily?
Yeah, daily, weekly, monthly.
Definitely weekly. Why is that so funny?
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
How often do I think about it?
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess technically every day.
I've told you before, and I'll gladly repeat it 1,000 times, dear students. Don't skip history classes. And now let's briefly shift to 1815. On June 18th, the first French emperor, Napoleon Bonaparte, along with his army, faced off against the Prussian and English coalition and lost, thus ending his second and final rule. Immediately after that, the 60s revolutionary planned to sail to America, but when British ships blocked the way, he surrendered and was exiled to the island of St. Helena in the Atlantic, where he died in 1821, exactly 202 years, 3 months, and 18 days after Bonaparte's death. A TikTok user called History Awakes Around created a meme perfectly illustrating the emperor's despair, titled, "We Can't Do Anything." Over a couple of weeks, various historical drawings of Napoleon Bonaparte were paired with the slightly slowed-down French musical duo, Video Club's song, Amour Plastique, becoming one of the most popular memes of this year's autumn. And to be honest, there were various interpretations, not just drawings.
Yo, the zombies are breaking in. What do we do?
Невозможно жить. Он вообразил себя Наполеоном.
Dire students, don't skip history classes. I've already said that I'll gladly repeat it 1,000 times. We had Vita Kari with the craziest creativity, Jelly House, and video editing everywhere and anywhere, virtual rapper Fmika, And today, we once again have an exceptional individual dedicated to creating content for TikTok and Instagram, and that person is none other than Taras Ibrahim, a Canadian who creates videos on TikTok and Instagram, which probably best describe the legendary phrase, "They got us in the first half, I won't lie." I think in this case, it will be clearer if I just show you the content instead of trying to explain what it represents.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show, there are the things. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show, there are the things I want to know. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show,
I adore these fake nonsense promo videos. I've been unable to look away from them for about a month now, and judging by the number of views, it seems I'm not the only one. Although, what's even stranger is that I first discovered Sivashas on Instagram thanks to this particular video, which, by the way, is also incredibly accurate. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new videos. And if you want to stay updated with all our latest content, follow us on social media and visit our website linked in the description. We appreciate your support and the time you've spent with us today. As always, stay tuned for more, and until next time.